It's customary for a best man to refer to the stag do in his speech. So, I wondered whether I should tell you about Eleanor's hen do. I soon realised that this would be a complete dead end. For Eleanor's hen do was an event which she did not organise. And to properly grasp the essence of Eleanor, one has to focus on situations where she is in charge. An excellent example is this amazing event, the #Boddlebing Wedding. I was thrilled when Eleanor invited me to stay with her family during the wedding build-up, and for some weeks eagerly anticipated walks in the Yorkshire countryside, long lions, and intimate chats over mugs of hot chocolate. The reality was shockingly different. When I arrived on Wednesday morning, Eleanor informed me that I would be making my own bridesmaid's dress. Conditions were akin to a sweatshop. My requests for pay were rejected out of hand, and I was under the constant scrutiny of an aggressive supervisor. Things promised to improve on Friday with the arrival of the auxiliary troops, bridesmaids, ushers, and Luke's family members. But there were now sufficient bodies to justify circulation of a 2,000-word document outlining the Friday to Sunday duties of the mog, sog, mo, mob, etc. at half-hour intervals. But of course, Eleanor always knows best. This wedding is truly brilliant, and all the more so for being brilliantly organised. And it's obvious to me that Eleanor's obsessive planning speaks to something deeper in her character. A genuine and selfless desire to unite people in friendship and give them the best possible time together.
From her beautiful handwritten invitations to fabulous handmade dresses on her equally fabulous bridesmaids, her creative talent has led to so many unique, wonderful touches to make everything special. You know, including obviously my waistcoat, which I've showed off to a lot of you today, but I think I might as well just show it off even more now. The Derby Day waistcoat is going on. Eleanor actually applied for rights to print this image from the Tate, and they graciously gave them to us. It's wonderful, and it goes. You know, she's handmade this. Bear in mind, but the image, you know, not just the front, but it goes all the way around. I'm a walking, talking allegorical painting. There we go. Cool. So yeah, it's quite special to me actually, and it's completely coincidental that one of my favourite artists happens to be born up the road. And earlier, we and Marsha's went and had a little toast to Frith. He's got a blue plaque about 10 minutes away from here.
So what's Eleanor up to at the moment?
I presume they're just getting ready. Our own very first meeting occurred at a Damien Hirst retrospective. And I'd like to say it was love at first sight through the formaldehyde shark tank. But it wasn't entirely like that. And I remember originally thinking that Eleanor was far too beautiful for me to ever have a chance with. Our friendship blossomed to the extent that it seemed unthinkable, to me at least, that something more wasn't on the cards. So much so that when our relationship did extend beyond the realms of being just friends, following a kiss before John Constable's Hay Wain in National Gallery, I immediately and perhaps embarrassingly informed Eleanor that I loved her. It was certainly a little too soon to be considered cool.
Something that I've been really thinking about while planning this wedding were the vows that we said today. And I kind of wanted to put them in context to mine and Luke's relationship.
I, Luke Alexander Bottleby,
I, Eleanor Mary Alice Herring,
do take thee
to have and to hold
from this day forward
This means a promise of unconditional acceptance to give yourself unreservedly to the other. Well, Luke is my best friend, and there's no other person I wish to share my full life with. So I gave you today with my full heart.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer. I promise to support you during the times when you find that Titian and we can buy the house like this. But also through the tough times.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish. A couple of years ago I wasn't very well, and Luke was completely there the whole time. He just was a complete rock for me, and you always have been. And I know that I've made the right decision in marrying you, because I know that through the good times and the bad, you've always been there. So those vows today meant quite a lot to me.
Eleanor, you really do complete me. You know, she continually inspires me to be confident and the best I can be every day. And I'm so grateful to you for that. So thank you. And I'm really, really fortunate to now be able to call you my beautiful wife.